Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor Light. So on Fridays, we do our best to make it a good weekend for you. So we do emotional healing. The topic for today is releasing anger. You know, the Buddha said that when you get angry, you don't get punished by your anger. You not get punished for being angry. Sorry, you're being punished by your anger. And if you try to recall the times when we felt anger, we felt miserable, we feel like it's consuming us. So as much as we're angry at someone or a certain circumstance, we are suffering first. And you go, well, can't help it because the circumstances are such that blah, blah, blah causes us to be angry. Noted. However, as we always said, any emotion that we have, positive or negative, are all created. So, in this timeline, if you start here, you're neutral. Something happens that makes us feel angry. That's over here. And then it keeps going. Or we can say, here we are, that's neutral. Something triggers us. You say, I choose not to be angry. I choose to ignore it. I choose to forgive and let go. I choose to let the matter pass. Whatever it is, there's that interim time that you get to decide whether you want to let go of that negative emotion or not. Or you can swim in it and suffer. Simple as that. Oftentimes people say, hey, how come you make it so direct? You don't understand. When I'm angry, blah, blah, blah. I'm not arguing about that. It's just the bottom line is you have two choices. Suffer or not. That's it. Simple as that. You continue with that anger and resentment, you suffer. You choose not to, you choose to focus on something else, you don't suffer. Or you just let it sit, let it build up, and over time, what happens? It consumes you. That's it. Now, here's the good news. When you're on the spiritual path, you have a better choice on what to do with it. Because as you become aware that you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience, then you get to realize, oh, it's an earthly experience, and this earthly experience means that we go through circumstances and situations where it's not always going to be pleasant. We don't have control over what happens outside of the eye, but we have control over what the eye does in response to those situations. Just like somebody insults us, we have a choice to say, oh yeah, you insult me, blah, you get angry and you try to retaliate. Or you can say, hey, this is not worth my time. Or you can just say, oh, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way, de-escalate. That's it. The problem becomes when you let the emotion take over your life. And unfortunately, you look at social media, you look at what the public is spewing out, feel that anger, be upset, be this and that, and really, don't ever forget so that, whatever. What happens? Extend the suffering. That's the bottom line. Any way you cut it, that's what's happening. And when you're on the spiritual path, it doesn't mean that you're immune to these things. It happens. But part of your spiritual training is to say, I choose to be happy. I choose not to give in to this anger, resentment. I choose to be calm, or I actually choose to offer love and some form of assistance to the person who's suffering. Because think about it. One of the things that it's taught in the Buddhist tradition, and of course many traditions, is when somebody does something to us, we have choices. And here's just some suggestions. This is taught in one of our classes called Inner Teachings of Buddhism Revealed. Is we ask the question, is it possible that this person is treating us this way because they're going through some difficult times in their life? And we just happen to be the person in front of them that they emotionally vomit on. It's just possible. Number two, is it possible that this person has a physical or emotional ailment? Is it possible they have a brain chemical imbalance? Is it possible that that person has a learning disability? That's why they treat everybody a certain way. You're just asking questions. Is it possible that this person went through mass amounts of emotional trauma in the past, and that's why they look at the world through that filter? Is it possible, and this is the one that's a little hard to swallow, is it possible that this is happening because it is a reflection of a certain lesson I have not yet learned? Yikes. Hey, how come it become me? It was the other person. But think about it. This isn't called karma. Is it possible that this person is being nasty to me because to just wake me up to say, hey, I've been nasty to someone before? It doesn't give them an excuse to do so, but you see what I'm saying? You're using it as an opportunity for the soul to grow. And there are many other questions you can ask, but the point is, by simply asking these questions, you start having two things happen. Number one, you start pulling yourself away from the circumstances and looking at it from a third person's viewpoint. That's why it's so easy to give advice. You look at two people arguing, you say, yeah, because this person did this. They don't realize this person has a ADD or ADHD. That's why they treat. It's easy to do that commentary, or what we call in the United States, armchair quarterback. You sit there, this is like this, because you're out of it. But when you're swimming in it, it's difficult. Well, we just offered you an opportunity to do that by what? Asking simple questions. That's one. Number two, by asking these questions, you're lifting it from the emotional world to the mental world. So what the heck are you talking about? Have you ever tried to talking to a child that's going through an emotional outburst? And you go, honey, it's like this, before this. You go, I don't care. Exactly the point. Because they're operating at this frequency, and you're trying to explain to them in this frequency, the emotional world and the mental world. Doesn't work. So the key is to shift it from the emotional world to the mental world. And by asking questions, you force the soul, or forcing yourself, to move your focus onto the mental world. Because as you start to understand it better, the emotional body quiets down. It's as simple as, oftentimes if you feel some discomfort in your body, or a family member is going through some symptoms, everybody's like emotionally on edge. When you finally get to a professional, doctor, chiropractor, acupuncturist, witch doctor, whatever, it's just being in their presence or just getting the appointment, there's a sense of like, you notice that? And then when you actually get to talk to them, even though it has not changed anything, the only thing changes, like, you have better understanding of what's going on. Even if it's not that great of a news, what happens? There's a settling. It's because you're shifting it from the emotional frequency to the mental frequency. That's that. It's that simple. So step one, use your intellect. By using the intellect, you pull it out of the emotional world. Why am I feeling anger to this person? Oh, because they did this, they did this. Next, if I continue to feel this anger, what will happen? I'll probably do stupid things. Is that what I want to do? No. Do I want to escalate it? No. Okay, what's the right thing to do? That's that. You pull it up. The challenge becomes, when you're swimming in it, to actually be in that mindset to say, stop. Change frequency. Make sense? So that's one. That's trying to let you understand how to release anger. That's part of emotional healing. Now, the next part, which is actually the shortcut, is to understand every emotion, positive or negative, in this case, a negative emotion called anger, is just simply a form of energy, like a cloud of crap floating in your aura. And because if you don't get rid of it, what happens? It's sitting there like a program that constantly affects us. So what if there's a way for us to not focus on it at all? And not only, so that means we're not feeding it. And the next part is we disintegrate it. We break it up. And the way we do it is we go through a short meditation to stimulate the heart and the crown so more energy comes down. And the loving energy will transform or transmute some of that negative emotion. And then, from there, we use that spiritual energy that's pouring down, like a fire hose, and flush out and disintegrate all these negative thoughts, negative emotions. So here's what we're going to do. If you want to, can you please try to think or feel a certain anger towards anyone or anything that you want to release? So, in other words, it's not just theoretical, we'll actually use it right now. Give it a number in terms of intensity. 10 is worse, 0 is none. Okay? How do you feel about it? It's like, I want to just beat up this guy, or it's almost like, yeah, it's an annoyance, whatever. Pick something. In other words, I want you to have something you want to work on. All right. Okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use energy. So, next to you, normally, if you've taken pranic healing already, you should have a bucket of salt water. You know, salt and water, for some of you who are new, they're the main ingredients in holy water, in the Catholic tradition. Water, salt, the priest prayer on top of it. Water absorbs energy, salt breaks it down. So if you have salt water next to you, great. If not, for now, imagine a violet fire. Okay? Violet, just a fire about this much. And that's where we're going to dump all the negative energy. All right, shall we? We'll do a short meditation, and then from there, we'll just bring the spiritual energy down, and then I'll use a crystal. Okay, don't get weirded out. This is just basically to aim energy. So we can focus on, like a laser beam of light, to break up that negative emotion, and we'll flush it out. Okay? All right, shall we? Put your hand like this. Focus on your crown. I am that. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul that created the thoughts, the feelings, and the actions. I am that. That I am the soul, the spiritual self. The thinker, mover, and feeler. Just keep your awareness on the top of your head, your crown. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're all still growing and evolving. We are one with God. We're one with all. This is the truth regardless of the capacity of my brain and nervous system to register this truth. I am that I am. The soul, the spiritual self. One with God, one with all. Just be still. Maintain your awareness and stillness above your head. Now open your hands in blessing. We will do the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Chua Sui. So be aware of your heart in your hands. Flood the earth in front of you. Just imagine the earth the size of a little globe in front of you. Flooded with beautiful pink light from your heart. We will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere, within me, outside of me, let me sow unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, sadness, joy. Just allow your heart to expand with so much love, and let that loving energy flow through your hands and fill up the entire earth. Bless the earth with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. And so it is. Now just be still and let the energy keep flowing through us. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of the top of your head, your crown. Exhale. And just stay there. Just be still, be aware of your crown. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Allow that golden light from your crown to flow down through your hands and fill up the entire earth. Let that golden light start at your home. Fill your home with golden light. Let it spread throughout your workplace, your city, your country, all the countries in the world. Fill the entire earth with golden light. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and with kindness. From your crown, blessed through your hands, bless the entire earth with peace, with love and kindness. From the heart of God, may all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to all. So be it. Now keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Let the blessings flow through you. Now, beware both your heart and your crown simultaneously. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light, even more intense than before, just pouring through our hands, blessing our homes, our workplaces, bless our relatives and friends, and let it spread throughout the entire earth. May all be blessed. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed. So be it. May every person, every being, in every dimension, the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, may all beings in every dimension, every direction be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. Blessings be to all. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Just be still. Imagine a golden flame just floating above your head. That golden flame is getting brighter and brighter. From your heart, send a stream of love up to the center of your head, to the crown, and into the golden light. Stay there. Just be aware of the golden light. Allow your awareness just drift into that golden light. Just be aware of the golden light. Be still. Be aware of that golden light. Be aware of the inner stillness. Be aware of the pure nothingness. And just simply let go. And let things be. Now, let go. Maintain your stillness and awareness. Imagine your entire body is hollow and empty. A brilliant light is pouring down to your crown. Brilliant, brilliant white light with a splash of golden light and violet light. This brilliant electric violet light is pouring down to your crown. All negative thoughts, negative energies in your crown centers are disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest violet fire to you or salt water. Your crown center is highly energized, highly activated. The liquid divine energy is cleansing your forehead, the area between your eyebrows and the back of your head and your entire brain. All negative thoughts and emotions are disintegrated, extracted, fully expelled to the nearest salt water violet fire to you now. Your crown, forehead, ajna, and back head chakras are highly energized, highly activated. All your head centers are filled with brilliant, brilliant divine energy. The divine energy is pouring down to your throat. Your throat chakras have been cleansed. Any type of angry words, any type of worry are dissolved, disintegrated, flashed into the violet fire. So be it. The divine energy is pouring down to the back of your chest, in between your shoulder blades, into your back heart, and it's entering your back heart into the front heart and filling up your entire emotional body. Your emotional body, your front back heart are being cleansed by this brilliant divine energy. Any anger, resentment towards yourself or others are dissolved, disintegrated, flushed to the fire now. So be it. The divine energy is pouring down to your front and back solar plexus. It's entering your front back solar plexus, going to your liver, your spleen, and all your internal organs. Any traces of anger, resentment towards yourself or others are continuously dissolved, disintegrated by the brilliant divine energy and flashed out to the violet fire next to you. Just be still. All negative cords in these areas are also dissolved and released. The divine energy is pouring down to your sex center. It's pouring down your spine to the base of your spine. All negative thoughts and negative energies are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, flushed to the violet fire next to you. So be it. Just be still. Let the energy do its work. Just be receptive. Now repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently accept the divine healing energies on all levels. So be it. Make sure your legs are uncrossed, your arms. That's why it just flushes out like a hose. Hands and feet uncrossed. Just let it drain into the salt water or the violet fire. Just form the intention, whatever's expelling out of your physical, emotional, mental energy bodies are going to the salt water or the violet fire. I completely, deeply, permanently absorb, fully assimilate all the divine healing energies on all levels. So be it. Say it again. I completely, deeply, permanently, and gratefully accept, absorb, fully assimilate all the divine healing energies spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, and physically. So be it. Just let it drain. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I'm completely letting go. Now just be still and let it work. So be it. Just let any negative energy drain out of your system completely. Okay, now open your eyes, raise your hand like this. To further release excess energy, as you bless the earth, more spiritual energy goes to us. It also drags a lot of the dirty energy out. Okay, visualize the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with golden light. Let the entire earth be blessed with divine light, love, and power. Let the entire earth be healed. May all beings be blessed. So be it. Just fill the earth with golden light. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Also project golden light downwards. Let the entire earth be blessed with divine light, love, and power. Let the entire earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. So be it. Just be still. May all be blessed. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. We thank you for your immense blessings. Okay, to my teacher, Master Choklok Sui, Mahagu Jumelin, all the high beings, all holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Thank you. Right, open your eyes. By the way, what you're hearing is not thunder. They're fixing the roof. After the rains, it's leaking, so whatever. They're fixing the roof. We continue what we need to do. All right, how do you feel? I asked you to give the number, of intensity of that anger, resentment that you were feeling earlier. How is it now? How many notice at least a 20-30% decrease? The secret is twofold. One is to understand that we created these. Number two, as you really get involved in the meditation, as you focus on love and spirituality, that divine energy transmutes and also flushes things out. That's it. So we leave this online so you can go back to it as many times as you like. We do our best to do it every Friday. Of course, if I'm traveling, that changes. Okay? And we'll see you for the evening Anchor the Light. We'll focus on prosperity healing. And for a lot of you who are new, why do we do prosperity healing? As we always say, spirituality and materialism, two sides of the same coin. You're a good soul, you want to help people, your heart is in the right place, but you need resources. Good intentions with no resources do nothing. Useless. So oftentimes this has to do with consciousness, poverty consciousness. So we'll do our best that will help release a lot of these old thoughts and filters so that you can be more prosperous and you'll be able to fulfill your spiritual destiny. Okay, we'll see you in 7 hours and 15 minutes. Namaste, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time.